Hello. Thank you for being here today. And today, I wanted to dedicate this episode for me and myself, so I can give myself the apology I deserve. Lately, things have been rough, and I have been very, very hard on myself. Calling myself names and saying things that I would never say to anyone, because they're just terrible things, terrible phrases. And last night I had this dream, these weird dreams. One of them was like I was sitting in a bar, and then all of a sudden, I had the need to pull out my phone and start to record everything. And then, as soon as I started recording everything, everyone in the bar started staring at me. Everyone surrounded around me and started staring at me. And I started to freak out. I pulled out one of the bar stool that was sitting next to me. And then I would swing it towards everyone. I even hit some of them, but no, they still standing still like that, staring at me. And I was freaking out. And I slowly realizing that it was just a dream. But I couldn't get out of it. It was like I was stuck in it. It was scary. Then I would wake up. And then I would go back to sleep again. Same dream, but different scenario. This one, it was like me in this. It was like a amusement park or something, like a national park, but it has buildings in it. It was gorgeous. It was like something made out straight out of the movie. So I pull out my phone and record it just in case, if I ever want to see it again. And as soon as I pull it out, everyone's around me. As soon as they saw me holding the camera, recording, they stopped and stared at me. It was one of the creepiest dreams I ever had. And everyone started to stare at me again. And then I would run, but then everyone would keep on staring at me. Every single one of them, everyone. It was one of the scariest experiences I ever had. Then I woke up. It was something similar to that too, another dream. But I couldn't remember it now. But in the dream, I started slowly realizing that it was just a dream, but I couldn't get out. I just felt like stuck. It was scary. But then I would really think about it and look back. And it was like the camera that I pulled out trying to record things. It was like me trying to control my circumstances, control what I was dealing with at the time. Hoping it was not a dream, so I'm just gonna record it. Maybe if it's not, then I'll be able to see it later. See the dream. But then all the people were like staring at me. It's just like something that I felt on a daily basis. Like I always feel like people are judging me, talking about me, and think about me. It's feel like you are on the spotlight all the time, and people always talking stuff about you or stuff like that. And maybe that is a sign for something for me to overcome and work on. But anyway, it was just one of the things that I've been having, and I've been doing some research and online, and to say it's happened when you're stressed out a lot and your sleeping schedule is not like you used to, and it's gotten interrupted, and all of these stress creating all of these dreams and all of these things that you're seeing in the dreams, and most likely it's come from stress, and it's not wrong. It's been pretty rough lately, and I'm just trying. But then I keep on falling back onto my knees over and over again, and I'm just so tired. I'm starting over, all over again. And then I would slowly creeping back into the old habit, the old behaviors, the old routines, and then now I'm blaming myself for all of the things that I'm going through now. But I always forgot the fact that I tried the best I could, and here I am, right here, right now. I forgot the fact that all of these years I kept on trying and over again, even though the results were not good. None of it was good, but you kept on trying again and again and again and again. And it's like I ignore the fact that it was one of the hardest things to do, but I was able to do it over and over again. It's like when you keep on trying again, but you get beat down. You lose everything, and you have to start over again and again and again. All from nothing, all over again. And for the past few years, it's been rough. But somehow I made it here. Somehow I'm still alive. And maybe I really owe myself an apology. Because I did a lot of things. I overcome a lot of things. But right now, I could think about just the mistakes that I made, but not the good thing that I've done, the hardship that I overcome, everything. It's like I don't realize that I was being so resilient and keep on trying again and again and again, even the results was always the same. Failure after failures, after mistakes, after mistakes. And then I would blame myself over and over again. And I've never really celebrated myself for getting me to where I am right now. To where I was back then. I wouldn't be here if I gave up from the beginning. I don't know where I would ended up. You know, all these years I've been learning so much wisdom. So many things from the people that are ahead of me. You know, life advice and all that stuff. I forgot those facts. I forgot that I did really good, even though didn't get the result I wanted. But I did the best I could with what I got. And even now. So maybe you should thank yourself for keep on trying and get yourself here, instead of sitting there and blame yourself for all of the bad things that have gone wrong, all of the setbacks, and you forget the fact that there are a lot of things that we have, a lot of things to be grateful for. So maybe this is chance. This is a chance for me to really take a step back and take a good look around and see that you come so far. You did good. You did very good with whatever you got. And it's okay to take a loss. It's okay to make mistakes, bad decisions, and wrong turns. But you can always try it again. You can learn from these. You can try it again. So, I want to say sorry to myself. Sorry for being so hard on you. Sorry for forcing outcome, trying to control everything. Sorry for being so harsh on yourself, on you. And maybe I really need to be appreciative of myself for how far I've come, the things I've overcame, and the life that I have right now. You know, when I record episodes like these at night, it's like my brain's not working. Most of the words are just random. I don't even know what I've been talking about, but it's like I'm so exhausted. But it's just like I needed to say all these things, or else I'm gonna forget tomorrow. So that is all I got for tonight.